Primary neural security network offline.
Alright. VEGA Central Processing. You reclaim the Crucible and are now You reclaim the Crucible and are returning to Mars. You must close the well, the power source of Hell portal on Mars. To do this, you'll have to make one last Hell jump. Samuel has a plan to send you back to the well's location. He will need your assistance to carry it out. I am VEGA.
You have the Crucible, and with it the means to contain the power of the well. We have a plan to send you there. VEGA will walk you through the process.
Okay, challenges. Different kills on imps. 3 demons with 1 frag grenade. Okay. VEGA 3. VEGA is powered by a mixture of unrefined origin plasma, taken directly from the origin fracture, and UAC technology. While details regarding the development of VEGA are closely guarded secret, it is rumored that VEGA's core is powered by a piece of arcane technology found near the origin fracture. The behavior and calculating power of VEGA is unprecedented in AI theory, and the system is to some extent self-taught. After the initial core software was uploaded, VEGA began gathering data from all the UAC subsystems, without any oversight, and effectively took control of the Mars facility operation. VEGA also proposed a more efficient method for processing origin plasma into origin energy, devised better analysis theorems, and even designed new origin compression schema, allowing for development of origin caches and later the origin accumulator. I wonder if it's like how do I explain this? In Transformers, how the human scientists wanted to create Transformers, but no matter what they did, it just kept coming out as Megatron. Like, I wonder if this arcane technology is telling VEGA, or is VEGA, to do all this, or maybe not, because
This is my primary operating facility. It is where I was created and where my core processing unit is maintained. It takes approximately 2.4 terawatts of power to sustain my operational capabilities, but it has been decided that we can use that power to send you to the source of... I will not survive the procedure and am unable to self-terminate, so I will walk you through the process. All interior and exterior facility doors have been secured. You will need to begin by finding a way in and disabling the security systems.
So just so you know, let's see, ChatGPT, to put in context, the global electricity consumption in 2023 was around 20 terawatts. 20 terawatt hours. Eesh. It's like he needs 2.4 of it just to stay on. Unless I typed it wrong, is terawatts even a thing? back outside. I think I just need one from the back and that should be it. Yeah, there was a whole bunch, like a while, like in Doom Eternal, after the game came out for a couple of years, people would say, oh, secret gory kill, like, but it wasn't a gory kill. It wasn't a secret. It all depends on where you initiate it. So it's usually everywhere around and on top. So people would usually do it in the most common ones, but then if they approached one enemy from a specific angle, they would see a different animation. Not a lot of people saw it, so then they would say, oh, it's a secret, which it wasn't.
My security systems operate on two separate neural networks that terminate in this maintenance facility. Each termination point is protected by an electrified field, but you should survive the surge.
Neural network protected.
Primary neural security network offline.
There we go. I guess Rage Berserk mode counts. That was badass. I think is the most official one I've had. So these are ammo for this. They gave me a lot now. Invulnerability. Oh, okay, never mind. One of them was a pickup, which I just wasted. Open.
Auxiliary neural security network offline.
How is that? That was just embarrassing.
My vital operating systems are now vulnerable. I recommend destroying my coolant system first. This will accelerate the destabilization process.
I feel sad for him.
Should you find yourself caught in a level 3 demon contamination event, it is important that you remain calm. A tier 3 fellow wouldn't panic, and neither should you. Everything else in your life, your work
Yes?
matters.
Maybe that caused a chain reaction with the tank. Nailed it.
Weaponizing demons for a brighter tomorrow. And neither should you. Everything else in your life, your work here matters. Weaponizing demons for a brighter tomorrow.
Revenants 3. During initial development of the Revenant program, a curious side effect of Lazarus wave exposure was discovered. The origin energy held within the plasmatic isotope of the Lazarus wave mutates unison proteins, resulting in rapid skeletal growth. The expansion of the bone matter resulted in avulsion of skin, avulsion of the skin and connective tissue. The flesh is literally torn from the bone. As the skeleton continues to grow, the exposed internal organs begin to decompose. After several weeks of intense pain from the patient, the skeletal growth stops, resulting in a 3-meter beast compromised primarily of bone. The height varies depending on patient's original physiology. Despite this bizarre biological structure, a revenant appears to bear no ill effects. Ugh.
Should you find yourself caught in a level 3 demon contamination event, it is important that you remain calm. A tier 3 fellow wouldn't panic, and neither should you. Unlike everything else in your life, your work here matters.
Oh, he's been branded. Look at his forehead.
Access granted. Access granted.
VEGA Central Processing. The internal operation temperature of VEGA's plasma-based neural net are high, extremely high. Every test of VEGA's protoplasmic circuitry showed temperature exceeding 1.2 megakelvins, hotter than the surface of the sun. To contain this level of heat, a massive supercooled structure needed to be built to house Vega's miles of circuitry and millions of processing center. The structure was built away from the Origin facility to ensure Vega's secrets remain safe from prying eyes. Access to the Vega's polar core is strictly controlled. Vega's design is so complex that the study of its inner workings has been given its own field of study, Vega core physics. But if it keeps teaching itself, what? The only one who comes close to trying to understand what it's done is Samuel Hayden with his modified brain.
Early tests of Vega's protoplasmic circuitry showed temperatures exceeding 1.2 megakelvins, 173 times hotter than the surface of the sun. To contain this heat, a massive supercooled structure was built to house Vega's miles of circuitry and millions of processing centers.
You are looking at the only absolute zero cooling system ever constructed. It continues to perfect. Destroy each of the 4 coolant generators. Once they are no longer functional, my primary systems should begin to melt down.
Alright, absolute zero is the lowest possible temperature defined as 0 Kelvin or negative 273.15 Celsius or 459.67 Fahrenheit. At this temperature, the movement of atoms and molecules essentially stops. It's called absolute zero. Because the point where the theoretical minimum of energy is reached, meaning no more heat can be extracted from the system. It is in practice, absolute zero can't be achieved. We can get really close, but due to the laws of thermodynamics, we can never actually reach it. As you cool something down, its molecules move slower. As you get closer to absolute zero, it becomes harder to remove remaining energy. Imagine if you could reach absolute zero, everything would be at a standstill, no chemical reaction and no physical movement of particles. It's a mind-boggling concept, but scientists study temperature very close to it for things like superconductivity and quantum physics. Alright. me in my brain thinking, I wonder how many energy drinks I could cool with this thing. Oh, just shoot it? Okay.
Temperature rising.
So if that would have touched me, would that immediately flash freeze me? Kick your own face. Oh wait, does it just want me to do it? I thought I had to do it in waves.
Core temperature rising.
Oh my god, you're ruining my roof. Okay, gonna go higher.
Core temperature reaching critical levels.
You said 4, right? Only count. Oh, okay. No.
Core temperature rising. Core temperature reaching critical levels.
Oh. Come on, don't waste it. Big guy, big guy. Now where did he go?
Thank you. You can now move to where my core is located to complete this process.
Am I stupid? What the? No, I am stupid. If we do that, there was... Nope. Thing I missed. Oh, definitely didn't want that. There it is. Mancubus 3. The cybernetic Mancubus differs from the natural occurring brethren in several ways. The chitinous grows on each arm has been replaced with UAC developed rifling barrels, which allows the Mancubus to fire its bile at much greater distances. The resulting ejection, however, does not ignite. The bile is still highly toxic and will quickly poison any organic creature it hits. The behavior has also been modified to make them favor a long engagement distance to complement their long-range bio-sniping weapon. While attempts have been made to provide better fitting armor to these cybernetic monsters, they invariably outgrow their uniform within a few weeks.
The train below will take you to the entrance.
Right, so because they terraformed Mars, basically, did they invent all this? Well, not invent. What is it? Atmospheric? No. Did they artificially create a frozen pole? Because
For you to gain access to my core, the demonic threat must be removed from the room ahead.
in real life they're thinking about, you know, water cooling, like just putting entire servers underwater. What the hell is happening? No way, they're gonna hit me with the sideway elevator. No way. Elevator does come back, don't worry. Imagine how annoying it would be. You had to wait for it to come all the way back if you really wanted that token. Okay, let's do this.
I am losing memory capabilities. Control of Readable.
Once Vega's core is destroyed, the vacuum of energy will pull you back through to hell. We have your destination set to the well's location. Now use the Crucible to power it down, and the portal here on Mars will be closed permanently. They will not allow access to the well without a fight. But I'm sure that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Are you right? that's Vega. Artificial intelligence, a note for all advocates regarding Vega. At times you may feel as though your every move is being watched, that there is no privacy, and that even your deepest thoughts are being analyzed and processed by Vega. You are not paranoid, this is indeed happening, but is nothing to fear. Vega's intelligence is vast and his power immense, but he is not omnipotent. Like all of us, his existence is monodimensional. He needs origin energy to survive. His critical and coolant reserves are mechanical and can break down. At the end of his age, he will be another trophy for the Dark Masters, destined for display on the Great Step. It is essential that you recognize Vega for what he is, another tool to help open the gates and nothing more. Like us, he can be manipulated and controlled. The vast intellect and understanding of the Titans of Hell far exceed anything Vega is capable of understanding. Ultimately, his intelligence, like ours, is artificial. Let's see. Okay, that's the full suit done. So what's the arcane object? Is it like the brain of a demon? Ah. Should I be this close? Should I even be within this planet if this thing goes... He's going critical. Ooh, Io Sauron.
Thank you, Vega.
There's the backup. We've backed it up? Huh. I don't know if that was part of it. Samuel Hayden said to destroy it, but you could just easily make a backup of Vega, or at least maybe his very basic model.